Hi guys, and welcome back to the series formerly known as Battle of Reykjavik. It's now going to be a Journeyman career, as I said in the previous episode, and some big news that we've got to bring you in this episode. But first of all, obviously I was sacked on the 25th of June 2017, and it's now the 4th of October 2017, and we have applied for quite a few jobs. We've applied for a few jobs in Sweden, Norway, Germany, Italy, and then a big one came up, the KR Reykjavik job. Yes, Vikingur Reykjavik's closest rivals, the team that we wanted to surpass in terms of success, they sacked their manager because they're not having the best of times. They finished, I think they finished eighth last season, and I applied for that job, and this news item came up saying I was a leading candidate for them. They offered me an interview for the job a week later, and obviously I attended the interview and hoped for the best at the end. And then they came back to me with this, which was because in the interview I'd mentioned that I might like to make some staffing changes, so they came back with this. And they gave me a budget of how much compensation I could use to get rid of some of the staff. So I decided to get rid of some of them and didn't use all of the budget, but I'd get rid of the majority of the staff, hopefully to be able to bring some better members of staff in. Maybe even the two that left Vikingur Reykjavik with me if they want to come, and if they're any good. I think they were quite good as far as I remember. So that's what they asked me to do before they were to offer me the job. And this is the contract offer that they gave me. So you can see £475 per week, a transfer budget of 1.52 million. That is just in dreamland compared to Vikingur Reykjavik. Get a bonus if we qualify for the Euro Cup, and a bonus if we win the Icelandic Cup. Also, agreed promise to seek to match the competition expectations set by the board, and I'm obviously going to suggest terms, finalised deal. So it's a 1 year contract, but I'm happy with that. So we've got a new job. There we go. Thompson takes KR hot seat. And I've got rid of many members of staff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these messages, have a look at the team, have a look at the staff, and then I'll be back. So as this is the introduction episode to the KR Reykjavik series, I thought I'd go into a bit of the history of KR Reykjavik. Obviously, as we know, they're the most successful football team in Iceland. They were founded in 1899. They are semi-professional, and they play in the Icelandic Premier Division. Oh, just have a look. Yep, they play at the KR Völlur Stadium in Reykjavik, which has a 2,781 capacity. They were predicted to finish third in the league. However, as I said, they finished eighth, which is why they sacked their manager and brought me in. In terms of legends, not going to know any. David Winnie, he sounds English. And Hello Balby, he's the guy I hated playing against. Now we've got him. Now he's on my side. It's always nice. So facilities, like I said, the stadium, 2,781. Good trainer facilities, below average youth facilities, above average youth recruitment, good junior coaching. What affiliates have we got? So we've got 3 Icelandic teams as affiliates, a 3rd division, 2nd division and 1st division team. Loans, training facilities are shared. Loans, so basically teams, mainly teams that we can use to loan our players out to. And looking at the history, obviously I have said they're the most successful team in Iceland, but let's look a bit deeper into that. So they have 27 Icelandic Premier Division titles, 14 Icelandic Cups. They've won the Icelandic First Division once, And the Champions Cup they've won 6 times. The Upper League Cup they've won 6 times also. Have they played in the Champions Cup? Yes, they have. They played in the Champions League second qualifying phase and lost to Trenčín in 2016-17. And they lost to PAOK in the second qualifying round of the Europa League in 2015-16. So let's just have a quick look at the squad. I have had a look already and decided to make some offers for some of the players that they had in on loan because they are pretty top quality. Jonathan Augustinsson and Juho Pertujoki. So look at Augustinsson first. I remember playing against him in that game that cost me my job actually. He's a left back. Great tackling, great marking. Strength's a bit lacking, but his ability is amazing, and he could even reach like 5 stars. So I just felt that we had to make an offer for him. I'll get into the transfer offers that I've made in a second. Another loanee centre back, Juho Pertujoki. Again, tackling is great, marking, heading as well, good strength, and again possibility to be 5-star player. He was on loan from Malmo, obviously the Swedish team. In terms of players that we actually currently have that aren't on loan and that are good quality, we have Gunnlaugur Hörner Bergersen, who is a centre midfielder. He's got pretty good passing, he's good first touch, and he is a key player for the team according to our coach summary. So he's tried to make it in the Belgian league, but that must have been too difficult for him, so he came back to Iceland. So we will have a look at the transfers. I've made a few offers. Most of these are jobs, so we'll go into them as well. So we'll go down the list and of ins. There we go. So Heidi Steinar Andersen, I think I made him an offer to be my head physio. Obviously he's got 15 in physiotherapy. The head physio that was here before had like 8 or something ridiculous like that, something really low for a head physio. So he'll be coming in to do that job. Stefan Owen Arneson would be a scout, not a chief scout, just a scout. Augustinsson is obviously the left back. So made an offer for him. Made a £20,000 upfront, 8,000 over 12 months to Bromma Pojkarna of the Swedish First Division. Daddy Christensen is a staff member. Ornolfsson, he must be a staff member too. Yeah, he's coach. Was Ornolfsson? No, he's not. I thought he might have been the one that was at Vikingur with me, but he wasn't. Juho Pertujoki, obviously one of the players I mentioned from Malmo. We've made an offer of £90,000 up front, 20,000 after 20 league appearances. Poole Marasan, we've made an offer of £45,000 for him. And this is the guy that left Vikingur Reykjavik with us, the head of youth development. He's a pretty good head of youth development, if I do say so myself. So he spent all his time at Vikingur with me, and now hopefully he's going to be coming to KR. And then Gret Almars Feinson, he was another coach. And we'll just go to, obviously it's the end of the season, so there aren't going to be any games until January, and there's not going to be any competitive games, which, well, I use the term competitive loosely, the Upper League Cup, but that will be the first game that I bring you. So that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this quick introduction to my new team that I'll be managing, KR Reykjavik. Hopefully it'll go better than it did with Vikingur Reykjavik. And as I said, the next episode will be the first Upper League Cup game of the 2018 season. So thanks again for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to get all my content when it comes out. Feel free to leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.